Be honest. Do you know someone who hasn't posted in months? No selfies. No living my best life. No blurry coffee photo with a deep quote underneath. And somehow, they're doing fine. Meanwhile, the rest of us are out here choosing between 7 photos, deleting one because it got only 26 likes, and pretending we don't care. So what's going on? Are these people antisocial, secretly miserable, or have they quietly figured out something the rest of us haven't? Because psychology says, people who don't use social media often aren't behind. They're actually ahead. Let's break it down. They don't chase validation. Here's the first big truth. Most people don't post because they want to share. They post because they want feedback. Likes, comments, views, tiny signals that say, you matter. But psychology tells us something important. According to self-determination theory, humans feel healthiest when their self-worth comes from inside, not from outside approval. People who rarely post usually rely on internal validation. They don't need strangers to confirm their value. They already know it. And studies from the American Psychological Association link this to lower anxiety, higher emotional stability, stronger self-esteem. In other words, they're not quiet because they're insecure. They're quiet because they're secure. 2. They see through the social media. Let's be real. Social media is a highlight reel. Nobody posts their bad days, self-doubt, or boring Tuesday nights. Psychologists call this social comparison theory. We judge our lives based on what we see others doing. And even when we know it's fake, our brain still compares. That's the trap. People who don't post often understand this instinctively. They know comparison slowly poisons contentment. So instead of competing in a game that never ends, they simply stop playing. And that alone protects their mental health more than most people realize. 3. They value privacy more than attention. Here's something interesting. According to Pew Research, a growing number of people say they're uncomfortable with how much personal data they share online. Some people ignore that feeling. Others listen to it. People who don't post much usually see privacy as power. They don't think, why would I hide my life? They think, why should I give it away for free? Their memories aren't content. Their life isn't a performance. And their happiest moments don't need an audience. That's not fear. That's boundaries. 4. They protect their mental energy. Every notification costs attention. Every scroll costs focus. Every comparison costs peace. And some people feel that cost more than others. So they step back, not because they hate people, but because they value clarity. Research on attention and cognitive overload shows that constant digital stimulation increases stress and lowers focus. People who limit social media often think more clearly, feel less anxious, stay more present. They're not missing out. They're opting into real life. 5. The truth. Most people miss. Here's the part nobody talks about. People assume that not posting means antisocial, disconnected, hiding something. But most of the time, it means the opposite. It means strong identity, emotional independence, comfort with silence. They don't need to prove they're happy. They're too busy actually being it. So next time you notice someone who never posts, don't assume they're missing out. They might be living instead of performing, experiencing instead of documenting, choosing peace over attention. Because in a world obsessed with being seen, sometimes the most confident move is staying unseen. And maybe the real flex is not needing the internet to tell you who you are. If you enjoy content that goes deeper than the surface, hit subscribe and stay with us. And if this video resonated, share it. You never know who might need to hear it today.